kind of give them, in my opinion, Winter, a bit of the edge here in Game 1. I think this this fast-paced lineup might be
bet.
enough.
We've always seen teams like this being very successful in SEA. A good mix of different country players. They have a Pinoy. They have two Pinoys. They have two Indonesian. What? Oh no, they have one. Yeah, I'm getting confused. They have two. Okay, they have two Pinoys.
Tread carefully, Winter. Chat's on your case, all right?
Two Malaysians and one Indonesian. So they have a good mix of different players, on this team. And
That's right.
usually we see teams that are having a good mix. It creates like a good outcome, like good chemistry in the end of the day. You would think that, oh, you need five that speak the same language, but sometimes five speaking the same language doesn't bring you the desired result. You need a good blend of things.
It's true. Blacklist rivalry last season ahead of the Bali Major, changing Cuckoo, swapping in KP is what I meant to say. They being Cuckoo, said that their comms improved a lot once they had to actually speak in English. A lot of the comms were cleared.
Yeah,
so
give them an excuse to use English.
Well, that's what Cuckoo said, all right? So, Bosku.
All right, let's see if Jocam and WS can steal the rune. They're being really sneaky here. That's the Ops, though, that sees them. Top side, Gabby and teams, they're trying to get the top rune.
Yeah, they'll get this one.
Might end up being 2 for 2. I mean, nice attempt, by Talon to try to sneak one. I mean, this is why teams, they prioritize a lot. Either you smoke out and you place the 2 observer wards on, the rune spots. You have to be creative in where you place it, or you have a hero like Nature's Prophet and you just TP out and get the wards out.
Yeah, actually, Blacklist were going for a little sneaky play. They smoked bottom, anticipating Axe to be cutting down some trees. They were right, but I think some spidey senses were tingling there for WS, and he didn't really put himself in too much of a dangerous position.
I mean, it makes a huge difference when you can cut all the trees against the tree, and it makes it very awkward for him to play the lanes.
Oh, did you want to do that?
2 Malaysian players here then for Talon Esports. Do you think, Winter, if they win the event, are we going to get free tolls for a day?
Free, I would prefer public holiday on Monday.
Extra weekend for them.
I think we should be the country that has the most public holidays.
You are really, in KL especially, y'all are up there. For those of you who don't know, I don't know, Europe, they love their holidays, but 23 something public holidays a year is...
Yeah, I think 22?
It's up there, man. It's up there. And frequently, everyone shuts down for almost 4 whole days at least. For Chinese New Year, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun in Malaysia. Sometimes you'll wake up and you'll just be like, oh, it's a holiday.
Not so fun for the boss, like, oh my god, I need to give them leave again.
Yeah, well, that's how it is. For Talon, they're hoping to earn their leave here by qualifying into the main event. Well, actually, it won't be too much of a calming period for them, would it? It will probably include lots of boot camping, scrims, and really preparing. I think this ESL One KL event's the biggest one probably for the rest of the year, the calendar year anyway.
At least it's near home for them.
That's true, actually. Winter, you used to play professional Dota for a while, as I recall. How big of a difference does that make when you kind of play a home tournament? Did you ever get to play a big home tournament like this, an international one, back in the day?
Yeah. I mean, in Dota 1, sure, if you know the events. I think it could work against you because you're too comfortable at home. Some players might find that distraction, if you're near your friends, near your girlfriends, your family.
I can see that. Ponyo has a magic missile, but wants to maybe conserve the mana here a little bit, not fight into Gabby with that uproar. We'll see how it goes for these guys. Could be kind of fun.
I know some orcs, they made rules about boot camping away from home just for this reason. They don't want the boot camp to be near any specific area.
I think that tracks. Careful down bottom, though. WS taking tons of damage here as Raven letting loose with the first Metamorphosis.
Oh, body block.
The body blocks are really good. Can WS get out of here? His TP in a way will be just fine.
Wow.
Jokum in the meantime. Oh, the Shadow Realm with the attack. Okay, Raven was holding onto the stick. They're going to hit him as well here with the Battle Hunger. First Blood's actually top lane. We'll stick around down bottom where Jokum is going to be able to get this kill. Raven didn't get the last hit, though, as Akashi will make it a 1-for-1 top lane. Equalizing onto Tims.
Yeah, Siling's playing very aggressive with their level 2 spike, and WS is now level 3 thanks to what Jokem did, saving his ass there. That's what you want your position for to do for you as the offlaner.
Oh yeah.
You give him the command and tell him, I will repay you in a moment's notice.
Both supports TP in mid, by the way, for the bottle refill. In
classic, you know, you lose the side lane, refill mid bottle, and then they get the 4-minute rune. It's classic. You gotta keep every core happy, you know, Richie.
It's true.
Do it for you. If you die for your side lane cores and you don't refill the bottle for the mid laner, he's gonna feel left out.
They get jealous.
My supports only care about the side lane cores.
It's all that experience, Winter, all the rules that they had to make against you, trying to keep all the girlfriends happy when you're a boot campaign. Is that what you're? Is that what?
I mean, don't do me like that.
He's a different man now. He's a different man.
Get me in trouble, you know. I don't want to be on the couch. I have only one couch now.
Oh no. Oh no. Down bottom, Carlo looking to get a little bit more aggressive here versus WS. 2 points now in this counter Helix. Vanguard nearly online here as well for the Axe. So this lane's gonna get a lot stronger here pretty shortly.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot more boring, right? That's what you're saying. Because the TB can't lane anymore. That's Vanguard. He's gonna go jungle.
That's right. I mean, that's right. That's something I would say. And honestly, Winter, I challenge you to disagree with me because it's already looking a little bit boring for Raven here, who's just shy of 20 last hits here.
He's gonna have to wait for the mid laners to come and help him. They don't have an excuse to not come now because the supports went and refilled their bottles, right? They have
that's how it works, right? That's how it works.
Yes, that's precisely how it works. The mid laner doesn't get a bottle refill, they'll make some snide comments. So now I don't have mana, guys, you know, I can't help. I wonder why I don't have mana. 6-minute rune coming up in 30 seconds. So the support's gonna have to cater to those mid laners that want the special treatments with the stacks, the mana refills and everything.
How are the stacks coming along? Couple stacks right now here. Looks like Jokum's about to start stacking in the dire triangle.
Akashi has to be careful, he's way up. And here comes the Twin Gate gank.
Yeah. Runes are spawning in as well. We'll keep our eyes on Akashi here and see how the battle for the runes goes.
They have a blood grenade to break the refraction, so Akashi can easily die here.
Rune spawns bottom. It's just the illusion. Our Spirit's going to be able to roll into that one. Here goes WS. Can they get this kill? Looks pretty easy, to be honest with you, Winter. Even with the dead shot, out they go. Easy kill there. Jokum cannot find anyone here.
Even
with the Bramble Maze, but Abed rotating on through. The Torrent is there, calling here. Not going to prevent the Shadow Realm from coming through, so the boat will not connect onto anything. But Jokum, having committed the TP scroll, has no way out of this one. The Ted shot will connect. Carlo collecting the kill.
I swear, that is the most fancy spell in Dota right now.
Dead shot?
Hands down. Yeah.
What else is Vector cast right now? There's not too many, right?
Tangle, yeah. Darkseer, Alti.
And I think Ice Wall on Invoker.
Yeah, but come on, how are those as fancy as that shot?
I think hold on. I think 8th the Remnant can be
Raven.
fancy. Yeah, but Raven, he's got this meta active. Akashi and Ponyo have completed their TPs back. Abed back from farming just this top side of the map, looking to try and set up another kill. Cool guys don't look at their torrent setup, says Abed, as he might not even come in for the kill. Just waiting for any extra reinforcements to come in, trying to snag the last hit, but it'll go to Gabby.
Nice.
2 back-to-back kills here onto Akashi. His tower's down. That's not a good start for him.
Yeah, TA, you know, 32 last hit, 2 deaths. That is no bueno.
And Winter,
you see how they use the Twin Gates. This is what you want to do as a carry player.
Exactly. And the thing I was just about to point out is WS has just hit level. He's hit level 6, and he's just finished off his Vanguard. It's a perfect time for the TB to just get out of the lane and find some space somewhere else.
Not normally you see some kind of carry player just go jungle with the illusions, but not Raven. I'm here to help my buddies out on the other side of the map.
Indeed.
It's very important for you to connect onto the offlaner. I think the carries and the offlaners, in the way games are being played right now, you have kind of a lot of interaction with each other because of the twin game.
Radiant are scanning.
You're holding each other's hands, you know, you have to help each other. I help you get your tower, you're gonna help me defend my tower.
Nice
That's
job.
the hidden contract, you know, within the offlaners and the carry players.
Carlo dropping it to Mano Yowie. I'm glad Carlo's feeling a lot better, especially after how he had to end the day yesterday on a couple of rough tree placements.
Don't remind me.
Well, look, he just dropped the tip onto Yowie after breaking his smoke. I think he's feeling a lot better. That's the reason I'm bringing it up, right? I'm acknowledging the difficult day he had, especially at the end of the day. And he's feeling a lot better about it
last 5 minutes, you would say.
Yeah, that was really tough.
It wasn't the whole day, but the last 5 minutes.
Well, I think with Dota, it's a lot about how you end your day, right? Because you could.
Tell me more. I want to get that one more game, one extra game.
Exactly. I want to end on a win. I want to end on a win, and then you have just the worst.
You know, it's the same for dinners and lunch. You don't want to finish your meal having a bad dessert. You know, people remember it.
Is that true?
Yeah, you can have a bad starter, but as long as you like the dessert, you still be fine. And then.
Why do Malaysians eat rojak then? That doesn't.
What? You're trying to say. Oh, I know what you're trying to do. Yeah. You're trying to get yourself in trouble.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You should say, why do they end the meal with chendol?
Nah, chendol is good. I cannot. You know, I can't say anything about chendol, but shrimp paste for dessert, it's a little. That one is one I could never, you know, get into. I've tried though. I've tried one.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, definitely tastes like a weird dessert if you have no idea what it is.
Very savory. Maybe in another 10 years I'll like it. Who knows?
10 years? You've already spent 5 years here.
Yep,
another 5.
I think I should need to be a bit older. It's probably that acquired taste. These supports on the side of Talon are very under-leveled. 10 minutes in, still level 4 for Jokum. He's about to hit 5.
Get a lot of stacks cleared by the TA. The bench wants the TA to clear some of the stacks. I think he has some actually decent amount of stacks here. 5 ancient stacks on both sides. But the Axe is actually going to take it, so not the TA. I mean, this is the thing, you know, like Axe and TA, they both want to clear the ancient. So if the early game does not go well for the TA, then yeah, it's kind of sad for the TA because she kind of wants it, but she understands that you want to get your blink.
This smoke just a little bit well, I wouldn't say missed time. They're going to be able to at least contest the hard camp stack as WS shall be killed. Look at that dead shot. Oh my god, Tims. Sheesh, look at him flexing on us with that little vector
You
cap.
tell me, no, there's other better.
I think Aether Remnant, because it's a little bit slower, it can be a little bit sometimes more fancy. I get it though, I get your point. Did Yowie turn around mid-roll because of the fear? Did you see that? Is that how that worked? I thought he... Carlo able to get off the NP, or sorry, the tree into ulti, and it actually might just save his life. Not quite. Yowie is going to have that boulder smash to condemn him. Yowie the DD rune here as well. But Gabby is ready for the pulverize. Axe, the WS not able to find the dunk in time because of the pulverize. Sunder will come through. That's going to condemn both WS and Yowie. They're looking for Jokum now. Akashi has got really no business being here anymore. He's just going to have to watch another core go down. All right, a little bit too fancy there, Tims. Almost go, well, and is going to die, actually, I think, to the trap damage after he took a big side blade spill.
Have you not heard the saying? They always land the fancy ones but miss the easy ones.
That's exactly
just for sure.
Yep.
Just for sure. Just to prove a point that I can play this hero, but when it comes to the easy one, oops.
That's why I can never hit the hooks when they're rooted, you know? I need to hit the blind ones.
They always tell you because you have spending so much concentration on hitting the fancy ones, you have no energy left for the simple ones. That's why you miss the simple ones.
Good fight there, though, for Blacklist Rivalry, especially keeping Raven alive to take down that tier 1 tower.
You see what happened there, Richie? He helped the Primal get his tower, so in return, the Primal came and saved his life.
That's right. Like a superhero. A dinosaur superhero. Careful, WS with the blink just off the mark. He actually might end up losing his life here. TPs are coming in. Here is Gabby. They have something to interrupt that teleport out. Jokum unable to find anyone there on the terrorize as the dead shot
Pentabet.
is gonna probably see him also die as he tried to invade the triangle.
This game is looking very, very tough for Talon right now. The heroes are not going to function very well from behind at this stage, you know, and getting the Roshan is going to be something in the distance at the moment for the PA.
Maybe Gabby dies here? No.
How?
Dire's
No,
middle
he
tower
doesn't
is
die.
under
He's
attack.
got Blade Mel.
He's got Occult Bracelet. Used to be 10% magic resist. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I remember with that. Yeah, that's.
Oh. And all these strength heroes get it, and you're like, why are they not even dying? You click on them.
How come this guy has like
Okay.
a sliver of HP left? How come I used Finger and he didn't die? Oh, he had 500 HP? He has a heart 13 minutes in? What?
Mystery deepens.
Then you get used to things and you just decide, alright, I'm just gonna pick Ancient Apparition and Ice Blast, and there we go.
Yeah, that'll do, right?
Yeah.
That'll do.
Radiant's
Life of
middle
position
tower
5 right
is
now.
under
What can I
attack.
pick? I need percent damage, or I need something to stop the heal. So it's either AA or you pick Phoenix. And the cool kids will tell you, I want to play Treant.
No, the cool
Radiant's
kids will
bottom
tell you,
tower is
give
under
me
attack.
Timbersaw. That's what the cool
Huh?
kids are saying.
That's not a support hero.
Not a support hero, but I guess on supports, that's what you got, but, you know. What else?
Right,
What else is...
I get it, the anti-tank hero.
What else is percentage? We're not seeing too much Bloodseeker Shard. Not too. I mean, we saw a
Oh,
PA
we saw
game.
it yesterday. We saw it yesterday in their last game against Aurora. Talon pick Bloodseeker.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because I was also thinking that's the what else is like core percentage based damage, right? Bloodseeker Shard, PA, Fan of Knives, Timbersaw.
Oh, wait a minute. Tim's, he's gonna find his counterpart, the bench.
He is, and he's might go down for this one. Pierce the Veil active. It's hard to kill him. Blood Grenade actually might do the trick here. I think it'll just be enough HP. Gets the Rod of Atos delivered. He's going to be A-okay. Another very fancy dead shot here as Tims picks up the double kill. WS was looking for a way in there with the blink. Maybe trying to find his
screen.
first dunk, but can't get done.
It's gonna be hovering all over the Muerta the whole game to see how he uses his Q. I mean, I'll tell you, that's not an easy spell to use, based on experience.
That's true. They make it look a lot easier. Uh-oh. Bot lane in trouble. A beautiful kick
Nice
in there.
setup.
But the overgrowth, the dunk's just not enough
Oh,
damage. He still gets the kill, though. I think he could have sundered.
He could have sundered.
I think he could have sundered. Raven didn't know. He probably thought he was dead. In comes the boat now. It'll connect onto two, but the fight's looking pretty darn good for Talon. WS a bit worse for wear now as in comes Tims with the call-in. That'll prevent any further spells here. Can Gabby actually get any more? They'd love a kill onto WS. Blink in 2 seconds. He's going to be out of there. Ponyo, however, could be in for some more trouble. WS healing salve there. Oh,
he
my
missed
goodness.
the
The
dead
dead shot
shot now.
split the gap. Gabby's going to go down. Akashi even getting involved here. That's fresh Desolator. First 2 stacks on it. Is this enough to
no.
re-accelerate the game for Talon? Are they back on track?
That's a very good trade for sure. You have Desolator completed on TA now. It's a nighttime rush, so a bit difficult for the Dire team to get to that position. I mean, unless you're just using the outpost, but you don't have a tower there now, so you don't really feel that great going up to that position of the map. So maybe Roshan is still not yet in the cards. He's gonna finish his blink in a bit. So I think time to go, take a smoke and go fight again. I think the TB just kind of did not realize that the Leech Seed and Overgrowth saved him.
Yeah.
The X needed one more right click before the dunk, and he couldn't get it because of Overgrowth, and then he decided to just dunk anyway, and it missed. And TB was like, why am I alive? That's why never get your hands off the keyboard
true.
until you are truly dead.
It's true. I agree. Looks like he had issued a move command and went, welp, I'm called. See you later.
Oh, it looked like more like he just gave up, and he thought he was just dead for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I agree.
Are scanning.
Oh, I think now that'll be the wake-up call here for Raven, as we'll see if he wants this Manta style. He does have, of course, the Yasha and the Ultimate Orb ready, but may decide to just go full
think
in for the
SNY.
Scotty.
SNY is good against X. Normally you get SNY.
Ah, yeah.
Manta's like more of like a farming item, and sometimes it can work against like if you're playing against a Treant, you need a
Dire are
dispel.
scanning.
Let's see. So Talon has the dagger on the TA now. Let's see what can they do with it. They need to shove up the waves here. The waves are not very good for the Dire team. So X is going to show himself at bot.
Shield rune though for Abed.
Yeah, he wants to fight. He has a BKB, by the way.
Gonna go into the triangle there. The rolling boulder on in. Okay, a swap with the X mark applied. He's gonna pull it back into the boat. Nice job
root.
blocking the rolling boulder as the root is gonna find Gabby Frederick getting up the pulverize. The rest of his team still trying to get up to the high ground as Ponyo still alive here. Gabby continuing to pulverize. They have the kill at least onto Joka, but it's gonna be Gabby who is dunked now by WS Yoe, kicking back Abed as Raven activating the Metamorphosis. The fear is going to be able to find Akashi. Can they actually find him, though, as he just melts and blinks
Not
away?
Too bad.
One
Not
for
too
two. Yeah, they
the
steal the
core.
stack, right? They steal the stack.
But they lost the core. I thought it was okay for Talon. But maybe it's better for Blacklist right now because they got the stack.
Yep. And they're going to be able to push out a couple more waves. Perhaps with the rest of this Metamorphosis, they'll get this mid-tier 1 tower. They can look to continue trying boxing Talon, you know, away from that first Roche. It's going to probably have to go down bottom now. So
I would say that I kind of maybe prefer the primer to go for BKB instead of the heart first. Like the Bramble is very annoying for him to charge into if he doesn't have BKB.
Radiant scan. I'm Blacklist right now. I kind of want to try and defend this tier 1 tower. Just delay this Roche. You know, you keep this tower alive. It's gonna make it really difficult for Talon to actually take down the Roche.
Their spells up. Root is up in 40 seconds on Trian. Bolt is up.
They don't have a meta for 80. So
He can come and sunder his teammates. I think he should still fight if his team wants to defend a tower. Sometimes just coming in and dropping a sunder off like your Primal or your Conquer could be a game changer in the fight.
I agree. I like this call from Blacklist. They're going to be able to just kind of park a couple heroes down here. The vision game is pretty strong from Talon. They've got this ward behind the tower, one next to their 2-1 tower, but
very nice.
But they will be able to smoke across here. They, being Blacklist rivalry, will see what they can find. Gabby has a heart. I thought he was going for the BKB first. No, that was Abed. I think Abed, yeah, he has his BKB now. That's all ready, and the Ogre Axe for the Water Park Kunkka.
3,200 HP, pretty much. He doesn't even have the strength embrace. He has the agility one. Right, he definitely has way more than that. Probably didn't realize he swapped to the wrong one.
Maybe he wants the armor. Ponyo.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Is going to get rooted here by Carlos Shard into the dead shots. Yeah, Gabby is going to be able to find an easy kill.
All right. Easy kill.
Down bottom, though, WS with the car. They're immediately pushing. Tim's eager to defend this. TPs are incoming. That's Abed looking to complete the TP. Look at the call in here, preventing WS from getting a kill. Now, almost killing off the Axe as well. As Talon. Ooh, nice job, Abed. Once again, a fancy dead shot there. Kill goes to Abed at the end of the day.
And Gabby's like, I am the beast. I don't care. I'm going in alone for your
Raven's here. Tashi, good blink out. WS looking for a way in, but didn't like what he saw there with two tanky heroes. No, I think Akashi got it. Yeah.
Okay. At least they got it.
But once again, Winter.
I was quite surprised that the Moeta almost killed the Axe there. Holy shit. He doesn't even have any damage item apart from like the Atos, you know. He just almost killed him. The two red bands kind of help with the attack speed, I guess. Roche?
It's actually going to be Blacklist taking it, huh? Metamorphosis used. Doesn't really seem like Talon are going to be able to contest this, especially not with TI on the other side of the map. It's going to go down way too fast.
Not much they can do here. They've already secured the area. Lanes are already shoved out. Pretty difficult for Talon to contest this. They just have to sit back, wait. I mean, they're gonna get BKB on Axe, so that's a big item. Akashi's getting a Lincoln Sphere, alright? So just wants to deal with the Sunder, I presume. He's actually so high level on the TA, it's almost level 20. It's level 19 now. What the hell? Classic TA things.
Yep. Takes the Wisdom and the Tormentor. Not a bad time for Akashi. It's actually Yoe.
Why did the core get the shard? I already bought it.
Okay, why did the core get the shard? Venge already had hers, so it was a 50-50 between the next two richest. So it was between it was between Ponyo and Yahweh.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Bad
is
luck,
under
I
attack.
guess.
Yeah, bad luck. Tims, speaking of, he might have go down here. WS with the call, and they're going to have an easy dunk onto him. Nice job. The rest of Blacklist rivalry just pushing top lane.
And looking at the vision, the train got a very deep vision there. Very nice vision.
A sneaky,
Radiant's
sneaky
bottom
spot.
tower has
Yeah,
fallen.
it's gonna make it very easy for them to push the
Dire's
tower
top
when they
tower
have
is
do
under
they have meta
attack.
up soon or 60 seconds.
How do you like Talon's high ground chances? I'm not sure if Blacklist rivalry are necessarily wanting to go high ground here on this first Aegis. I think they're happy to extend the game out of this dangerous window where Talon, you know, the more items they pick up, the stronger they get, but are kind of peaking or plateauing, perhaps. But how's their high ground defense here? How do you rate it, Talon?
Swap's always nice. Repositioning tool, you got the kick, you got the swap. Those tools are always very good at defending high ground. But I mean, I feel like right now, Blacklist, they're kind of like not really committing to getting the tower, and Talon's getting a lot of the map. You know, they're speeding up, they're farming a lot of camps, and Blacklist, they're kind of huddling up together. I guess they were afraid also to go alone because there's an axe with blade mill in the game, so you don't really feel comfortable pushing out lanes alone. But unfortunately, that's given Talon a lot of space on the map to farm right now.
It has. They've been.
They have the axe, right, on the bench. Or bench has axe.
Okay, so it's Venge eggs. I think I just saw who else should purchase an egg. I think Abed just got his. Yeah, Abed.
Okay. My TA almost has Lincoln's already and level 20. Alright, the Melt Dispel is gonna be very useful against the Root for sure.
Wait, hold on. Raven's down here. Okay, he's not going to walk under this ward yet, but this ward's still up for Talon. It just picked up a kill onto Tims, so they ought to know that something's here. But Raven's going to be like pretty safe, and now he's got the rest of his team smoking on over to him, covering their tracks.
Yeah, he's gonna connect to his team so they can actually maybe take a fight around the Ancients area. They don't have many good observer wards here yet. I mean, Trian's trying to set up one. Okay, he has one behind the tower.
Yeah. Blacklist scan as well. We'll let them know that there's an axe here. Their smoke's breaking. They don't see a gem there on the high ground. Deadshot finds an empty
on the
cam.
Aegis, by the way. Still 2 minutes.
Might go dive in underneath this tower for Jokum. Nice Yule Scepter out from him. Sets up for the X mark though, out from Abed. Torrent boat combo incoming here. We'll see if there's a swap out. There is. Instead, they're going to pick up Ponyo as Yoe. Quick silence there onto that pulverized.
Nice
WS
call.
following up with the call. Now onto 2. Yoe rolling in. There's going to be now the side blade damage as Abed, worse for wear. Not even popping the BKB here. He's dead. That's only his first life. Tornstorm is running, but Gabby is also not looking so great. Ponyo is going to die as Abed still holding on to the BKB. Tims is going to be the next call target as Akashi blows him up. I think that was a Mel strike. Abed holding on, holding onto the BKB with the Vessel Charge applied. Carlo is next to go down as Ponyo with that Axe still going hard. Now Raven looking to turn, holding this high ground. There's that Scotty slow doing work here onto Akashi. He's going to hide now with the meld. It's going to set up for the call onto Raven. Can he get the Sunder off silence? No, he cannot. The dunk. He goes down. That's going to be 4 dead, maybe 5 here as Gabby, regrettably, is not going to be able to escape. Surrounded by, well, 3 heroes and a Vengeful Spirit, he goes down.
Oh boy, they played the fight so well. They were like going in and out. I think the he was exceptional with all the blink calls there in that fight. He got 2 good calls on 2 heroes, the calls, and that kind of like set up his team for success in that team fight. Oh boy, oh boy. That was the Aegis, and three of the calls did. I think Moeta also died.
Yep.
So 4 heroes.
It was a wipe. It was a full wipe with through the Aegis as well. They just did way too much damage. Honestly, it just kind of seemed like it was a bit of an overextension. They, you know, kind of dove initially for this kill, and I liked Raven's idea of trying to hold this high ground, but this kind of natural choke point really ended up being the deaths of them with how great WS played the fight, like you highlighted.
And he doesn't have enough survivability maybe without the SMY, you know, against the X. But he's actually not going SMY. He's going for Manta. So he's probably just counting on dodging the X call.
I guess, right? I think the silences for him have been an issue here as well.
He has a BKB. I don't know, but
yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess it could be the calls. Careful here.
Yeah, but like you said, the main problem is how they took the fight. They went on the low ground and WS.
Okay, be active here by Abed. any of that smoke.
I mean, things are definitely getting tense right now
Radiant's
for
top tower
Blacklist.
is
They were
under
in
attack.
such a commanding position, I would say, like 5-6 minutes ago, and now they're behind. They have a better scaling draft,
Radiant's
but
top tower has
they need to
fallen.
figure out how they can actually get towards their next set of items. He's dying so easily to the call, you know. I was quite surprised, you know. Like one call, he was like around 70-80% HP,
Radiant's
but the
top
TA was
tower
like
is under
right-clicking
attack.
him.
Yeah.
And then there's the bench minus armor, and then he just died, you know.
It's a scary
Bench
world.
X. The bench X, you know, with the shot, the double stuns, is actually proving to be quite useful in the fights.
Super annoying. She still gets to cast her spells. As Vengeance Aura as well for that base bonus damage is a really nice benefit with your TA, especially when you know stack that with the minus armor you have. Yeah, it's a good strat. It's a good strat.
And on the other hand,
Dire's bottom tower
the
is
two
under
position
attack.
4 players, one has Midas, one doesn't have Midas. So Jokem's ready for the long haul with the Midas, whereas for Tim's, he has a Shadow Blade and Rod of Aethos. More like he wants to fight now, but it's quite concerning when you go this type of items and your team is not exactly winning the fights.
Yowei. He's going to have eyes on
Raven.
Raven, who does avoid the rolling boulder, but Yowei's just going to simply roll back. No way to really catch him here.
And next rush is going to be up, maybe up in 40 seconds. So definitely that's going to be a very, very important time for Blacklist to decide whether we should huddle up in our base and play for high ground, or are we going to smoke out and try to fight in the rush pit against this Axe, Earth Spirit, Venge, Axe, TA.
Carlos keeping the waves pushed out down bottom. So got a ward here on the Twin Gate. So it seems like Blacklist at least making a move here to try and get something before Roche.
I think that's pretty smart, because the next rush is going to be on the bottom side.
Right.
So they're preemptively getting ready. I know it's very important, so I guess they're deciding as a team, we should take this,
Yep. I mean,
this rush fight.
at the very least, right, this approach gives them the option of contesting the Roche fight, right? Sometimes, and I think a reason why you want the Roche spawn to be random, sometimes it feels hard, right? If the enemy team's already set up to even contest a Roche, it's too fast, down it goes, right? Yada yada. But you know, Blacklist Rivalry doing the smart thing, just getting ahead of it. It's a fast Roche spawn as well here. Carlos just gonna miss it.
Are they gonna scout it? That's the question right now.
Radiant's top tower
see.
is
Is
under
anybody
attack.
gonna walk in, send an illusion in, something?
I think they will. Let's see, Blacklist Rivalry
Right.
cam, indeed.
Right, but the enemy team is ready. I think Talon's gonna be able to get here on time. They should. This is a very, very scary fight for Blacklist. If they lose this fight, the game might actually just be over for them.
Ooh, high stakes then. They've got some illusions cutting the waves top, mid. Should push here as well in favor of Talon as the
Pay
fight sets
attention
up.
to the formation. Like who is standing where. We have Gabby in the trees. We have Abed on the Conquer on the high ground here.
All
He's
right.
gonna be the front liner. He wants the attention on him.
That was a grip out from Yowei, which actually ended up silencing Gabby. I don't know if he was maybe reaching for a pulverize there. I couldn't.
He's trying to bait them into a bad position, like a concave, so that the Kanka Current Storm is gonna destroy them.
At the same time, WS wouldn't mind fighting there. The issue is like between him and Yowei, he tends to be one of the frontliners. Roche has not been started here quite yet. Just taking a look at the vision, WS not making the jump quite yet. Here's what Talon see, right? They just see a big dinosaur. They know actually Abed's now up on this high ground on the Twin Gate. And send Ponyo in to scout the Roche. It's full HP. No rush here for Talon. They can afford to kind of take their time. These TP illusions as well being used to clear waves. It's just
I
a
think he
little
should send
standoff.
send some of the illusions through the Twin Gate.
I
to
agree.
pressure top.
I agree. But I think they also want these illusions to be able to ensure that the creep wave doesn't get pushed
Ponyo?
behind the tower. Ponyo finds Tims. Tims trying to sneak around with the Shadow Blade, but the Gem of True Sight, it's going to condemn him. Actually, it's the Calling
Yes, the
Blade to
buyback.
do it specifically. want to buy back quite yet as Gabby charging on through is going to be lifted by the Yule Scepter. Doesn't have the BKB, so the Terrorize onto him. The Axe Call onto two. Abed and Raven now popping the BKB. The utility here is already utilized. A nice swap out gets WS out of danger. Instead, Ponyo's going to have to eat the Pulverize. Double stun. We'll see if he can actually escape here as Yowie onto the back lines, finding that kill onto Carlo. They're still dealing with the Vengeful Spirit, and this is a dead Venge now, out for 40 seconds, but a big call. Can they follow up on it? Raven needs the Thunder, has a big one. It's onto Abed, but thank you very much, he says. WS will go down. Yowie falls in the meantime as he tried to get in there for additional damage. Akashi, I think, is getting tipped because he stood around a little bit too far away, in Gabby's opinion. Ended up losing the fight there. The dieback on the Tims, the buyback for Carlo, but it's well worth the price of admission here as Blacklist Rivalry win the fight.
That was so close. I mean, the fight could have been over if the Terrorblade didn't get sunned out there. And props to Blacklist saving him with the Conquer and the Tree. And I think the armor might have made a difference. You know, Carlo bought back and just cast some spells. And eventually it saved the TB. Just barely, you know, he almost died there. Very, very close. And maybe if the Axe had the level 20 talent, he might have actually got it.
Ponyo just being a bit annoying to Gabby, pulling the creep wave off the tower, trying to prevent maximum damage here, but the damage can be done. Second Roche, Aegis and Cheese here into the hands of Blacklist Rivalry. Abed with the Cheese.
This bench is so annoying. Yesterday we saw Scam being so annoying on the Rubik, and today we see Ponyo on the bench, you know, with the Ags. He has the Defiant Shell, so it's pretty tanky. The team fight is pretty hard to bring down. You literally have to commit pause to right-click the Illusion and the hero to kill him.
Yeah, it's super annoying. Super annoying hero right now. Waves pushed in, though, during the middle of that fight, so Blacklist Rivalry, they're going to have to spend the first couple minutes of this Aegis re-establishing equilibrium in their favor here for the creep wave, get them pushing under towers. We'll see where they end up going. It might be the next target. That was the location of their last bad fight. And are we close to any items? Is this going to be an overwhelming blink for Raven? What's this Reaver for? Satanic. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Satanic. You want Satanic against X, for sure. I'm a bit surprised with the SMY, but I mean, you need Satanic. If you don't get SMY, you definitely need Satanic.
Right.
I mean, I'm so quite surprised that he didn't get the 10-stat talent, you know? Like, usually you get all the talents that would allow you to survive and get a Sunder off against something like an XT, you know, high burst damage, you know? So going for the Conjure Image talent, I mean, it's good when you're shuffling out lanes and everything, you know, but if you die because of not having the 10 stats in one fight, it might lose you the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, he has Aegis now, so he's probably not going to have to worry about it for a while.
Feeling pretty good about that. I think Gabby as well, feeling really good about his fresh BKB. I think previously for him, just the simple silences like the grip, this TA shard as well, right? Canceling his Pulverize have been a really big threat. Now they're going to need to swap out for the save or go in for a call to interrupt him. That's pretty significant.
Now that you say that, maybe he has to go on the bench only because of the swap.
Yeah?
You can't go on anyone else.
I think it depends how the fight's really starting, right? I think if you're initiating, then yes, I agree with you. That's easier said than done, of course, but a lot of the times when we see these fights start, because they're so patient here, it's a lot of poking and prodding. One team kind of commits, and then you'll see the swap out. And that's kind of really freed him up as far as his target choice. But I do agree with you.
Lane, Akashi, he might get caught here. He's staying a little too long.
Yeah, he is. The fear. Oh, gets the blink out. Gabby. Ooh, might not be fast enough. They have vision. They don't have a gem here. I think it's on Abed.
Okay. That was a calculated play, I guess, because he saw Abed TPing in down with the X Monk, with the gem, and then he went back with the X Monk, and then he realized, okay, I might be okay here with my Silver Edge, you know, since the gem is gone.
Yeah, force some rotations.
Yep, now Jokam gets the shot. Rejoice, all support rejoice. I have my Tormentor shot, finally. And what is, oh, the T is getting the brooch. Yeah, that's good against the Terrorblade. It's a very, very good item. Yeah, through his armor.
Lets you kill the Muerta as well, right? Lets you burst the supports at the start of the fight. Muerta's been a little bit annoying. They've been managing to get on top of Tims pretty consistently, but BKB and Pierce the Veil have otherwise been a little bit of a nuisance, to say the least.
Dire's
Alright, still Talon has still some lead remaining from their previous fight. 7-8k lead. Still a pretty good one. But the Terrible has Aegis now, and he's knocking on your front door. Gonna pop the meta to siege. They might have to try to swap someone in to start the fight here.
I will say though, Winter, this 8k net worth lead, it's significant, but basically you can equate that to slight leads on the TA. Everyone else is pretty even, with exception of Ponyo. Carlo is poor. Okay, swap in, it's aggressive onto Gabby. He's just down, dunked,
no
dead
buyback.
for 80 seconds. No buyback. Raven as well retreating. As the boat should just allow him to cover that. No problem. Yoei looking for more. There's a ward here on the high ground though for Blacklist Rivalry. Torrent Storm now. Again, cover the tracks. Should be enough space. Yoei still rolling through.
That was a huge miscalculation by Gabby. He thinks that he can't die with the cheese and the flames and the heart and everything. But he actually just got bursted with one swap into the call from Axe and a TA right clicking, and he's dead.
Yeah.
Basically that.
4 right clicks, 1,000 damage out
They
from
did
TA.
so much damage in 2 seconds.
You know, also what it was, look at this Bedlam damage, actually. That Bedlam damage did 1,200. That's no joke. That's... Oh,
Yeah. Alright, he actually cannot do that anymore. He has to stay behind the Terrible. Imagine, right? The Primal Beast had 4k HP and he died in one call.
The
Terrible Blade has 3.5k HP.
He's got a ton of armor. He's got like over 30 armor, if I'm counting that right. He's got a Trickster's Cloak as well for even more magic
with
resist.
the Roach, I think he still dies.
It's just too much damage.
Radiant's
That
bottom
is
tower
definitely
is
a
under
wake-up call,
attack.
for Blacklist.
He's got the gem on them. It's Yoei, right? Yoei with the gem? No, not anymore. Have they lost it?
Axe have it? No.
No, I guess they must have lost the gem.
Or maybe just put it back in the base? No.
They had a gem. I'm not crazy, right?
Your admiral is on board.
Maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe it was Carlo's gem originally. Now Abad's holding it. Could be wrong, though, in that last fight. WS in position to break smokes here. I'm not sure if that's really where he wants to be. They've catch a glimpse of him. He sees them. He's out of there just in the nick of time. That would have been quite the catch here for Blacklist Rivalry. He has buyback, but he's the only one actually on Talon that has
He's
it.
buying the Arcane Blink too. You're onto something.
I'm telling you, dude, it's these strength years. They just need mana. I guess maybe the strength blink, since it got nerfed so hard. Again, I'll do the calculation for everyone again. It's 100 mana every 7 seconds. If you blink, of course, every 7 seconds. Hold on, because I think I'm going to have to interrupt today's math lesson for a little bit of a fight. The Arcane Rune sniped by Gabby. Yoei jumping in. The stun is onto Raven. He already popped the Metamorphosis. They're on top of WS here with the Pulverize. They're looking for this quick kill here onto Ponyo. They're going to have to kill him again, though, but should have the damage. Swapping himself away from the fight. Is still going to die. They need to get more. Akashi doesn't have BKB here, Winter. This could be another kill. The Magnetic Grip trying to get him away. The 4-staff Jokum doing whatever he can to support his lads. Pretty good terrorize in the Bramble Maze as Yoei is going to be away. Kashi running away under the cover of that Silver Edge will be able to get out. Oh, and a nice blink away from Jokum. He might live here. Gabby, he's dead. But Akashi has TP, another blink, another melt, some more traps. He's okay. 2 dead though, just the supports. Blacklist Rivalry do use the Metamorphosis for that fight.
Yeah, I like how they're focusing the bench first, every fight. That's pretty much what they need to do to win the fights. If the bench is dead, fights just become so much easier.
And I think Carlo now, I mean, I was just kind of saying how he's so poor, and he is still, but he finally has his Blink Dagger. Finally. So he can get into these fights a bit easier now.
Yeah, he actually just needs to root the TA. But TA has the talent, the Mal Dispels, so you hope for the best and you hope you get the root on him.
Are you seeing how how few heroes on Blacklist have Shard? It's because
the TA steal both?
Yeah, Akashi stole 2. I think only I don't know if Blacklist have done any of the Tormentors. I don't think I've seen them.
Probably not.
Akashi just stealing them.
Trian, I'm pretty sure the Trian bought his own shard.
Yes, he did.
Same for the Kanka.
I mean, do you really want this Pierce the Veil shard? Do you want the Demon Zeal?
I mean, you kind of want Rock Throw. Come on, Rock Throw is nice.
That one's your favorite, huh?
No, that's not. I told what was my favorite. I told you I'm pretty sure I told you my favorite yesterday. It's like either Sunray or something. Every day you ask me the question and then you want me to give you a different answer every day.
Well, you play a lot of
Oh,
Dota every day.
was I asking you the same question and you were giving me a different answer?
I said everything's my favorite. Okay, that's quite the initiation here and a quick kill
he got the Talon
onto
Axe!
one. Uh-oh. Axe hexed up. WS still's actually able to get off the call. Lots of bonus armor here. Raven doesn't have meta for 7 more seconds, holding on to that Sunder as they're trying to keep Ponyo out of this fight. Gabby's already down. Sorry, WS is already down as Ponyo is going to die as well to Tim's. Yowei on top of these supports, trying to look for a kill as the Sunder will basically full here Raven. They swap him over the cheese as well as Jokum is going to end up dying back here. The fight this time going much better for Blacklist Rivalry as they get, was that the Scythe, right? The Scythe onto WS, condemning him.
They first got the Torrent on him. He blinked into call and then he got hit by Torrent. He did not pop his BKB first. And I think he's gonna learn his lesson, but I'm not sure if he has the time to repent this game. Game might be over.
He's got buy. He's got buyback, Winter. Do they have creeps mid? They do. Not anymore, though. These TA traps might just save them from losing all the lanes. Oh, and there's going to be another jump in from WS. Oh my god, the damage is so high, but the cheese consumed by Raven. If he is silenced, not muted, he gets it off. That's the dieback now from WS. Now that one just might be it. Akashi trapped trying to stand his ground and fight. He has buyback, but doesn't have a lot of teammates to fight with him anymore, Winter. Creeps in the base, disabling the backdoor defense. It's at least Megas here. At least, if not just the game.
Oh, that was a nice attempt there, trying to surprise the Parablade before the top cheese. They were close.
They were close, yeah. But Blacklist, they were so quick to pass Raven the cheese after he got the meta in the last fight, keeping that in the inventory, just knew he might have needed it. Really good save. No axe for 70. You will at least have the Willow back in a further 10, but there's no more fortifies here. Don't want to give up the Megas, but they might not have a choice here. Raven sent to work here on the buildings. In goes Yowei. Tim's pops the BKB. Tim's is trying to fight here versus the cores. Gabby blinking in, following the swap here. That's the pulverize onto Yowei. They will be able to pull him back. And it's a quick kill onto Ponyo. They even tidal wave his illusion out, controlling Akashi in the midst of this fight as well as he's going to be hit by the Scythe device. The Force Staff away. Gabby looking for another pulverized target. There's going to be the Torch Storm. They pull back Jokum. Down he goes, dead again for 70 seconds. 30 seconds till you have the axe back. Akashi getting another tip here in this game. Abed falling a bit low. Akashi trying to snipe him. Does force the BKB out as Gabby finds Yowei here with the pulverize. Nothing to cancel it. Carlo blinking on in. That's going to be the disarm now onto Akashi. The tidal wave pushing him away. Abed still alive as Tims and Carlo beat into Akashi. Raven now chasing down and looking for the kill. Yowei still alive here, able to actually survive the fight. Axe back in 5 seconds. 25s now for Blacklist Rivalry. Megas secured. Seems like they're going to be quite happy to just, you know, run it back, finish off the game properly.
Big Roche. Yeah, Roche is up. No taking any chances, you know, Richie. This is a high stakes game. Everybody wants to get that ticket to Kuala Lumpur.
Who doesn't?
Join you for some nasi lemak.
Nasi lemak, and then followed by some rojak, of course.
Yeah. Some durian, you know.
Oh, okay. Gabby kind of isolated here. He's very tanky, though. Has a refresher. Can't quite get through him that easily. WS actually not going for the arcane blink. Thinking about the refresher
they
now.
can't bring 5 heroes here, unfortunately. Somebody has to stay back.
Yeah. Indeed.
They don't have a choice. They have to back off. No choice. You know that sinking feeling you get when you know you have to contest the Roche, but you just can't.
You just can't, man. Yeah.
Somebody has a Dagon.
Yes, I think it's on Talon.
Crazy?
No. Someone's got a Dagon. It's Yowei. Dagon 2.
He just wants to clear out some terrible illusions.
Ooh, the water park's open for business. Refresher shard online for Abed. Sorry, refresher orb is what I meant to say. The refresher shard's on Raven.
You should say the water park has doubled its duration. It's doubled its business.
Yes, the business hours have doubled. It's the summer hours, peak season.
So do you get to charge like twice the rate round for your entrance fee?
Of course. Of course. And all the food is more expensive as well now in the water park.
You get nasi lemak as well in the water park?
Nope. Well, you do, but it's 12 ringgit for Biasa.
No egg?
No egg.
Or maybe you get a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
Half of it.
You get 5 Ikan Billis in there. A drop of sambal. And, well, maybe that's just what Talon need here. They're going to need a spicy high ground defense here, Winter, because things are not looking up for them in this match. Buyback situation is looking grim. No one has the funds for it or the cooldown.
They have to make friends with the Fountain to lose this game. Try. That is fine.
You think that's the only way?
Like they don't have enough damage to kill anyone. I think it's the bench swap and the Earthspirit kicking somebody in maybe into the. Does he have the? No, he doesn't have the Aghanim's.
Fight me, cowards.
I mean, at this point, you can only count on that. Or maybe try to bait someone in. You blink in with Axe, you call, say, a melee hero, you run towards the fountain, the bench is waiting in the fountain, swap the guy in.
Carlo immediately in. Can they cancel him? No, no. Yes, there's the swap in. Ponyo saving his life. Ponyo without buyback, though, is going to very quickly have only the Vengeful Spirit to play with. Rooted down. Blacklist Rivalry trying to get rid of him. A beautiful torrent, though. Sweeps up Yowie. That's going to be now Ponyo dead for real. Gabby refreshes so we can do that full combo again. Raven DD Rune active with the meta duration talent as WS making the jump in. It's so much damage. He's dead already. That's just the Aegis, though, and Gabby now unleashing with the Pulverize. No way to interrupt it, and WS dying here in the meantime, trying to escape. Hexed up now by Abed, but it's Akashi in trouble and killed off as he can just not fight in the double Torrent Storm that Abed has unleashed upon this fight. 2 cores dead. Gonna try and see what can be done here, but the Ancient's already exposed and going down. That's 4 and will be the game here. WS try as he might. He'll get another support kill at the very least. It's a big call. He actually almost killed Raven again. Even so, it wouldn't have mattered. He doesn't have the buyback. No cores alive. No one alive for Talon. They lose game number 1 to the side of Blacklist.
Yeah, but still like a pretty decent showing from Talon. After the poor early game, you know, they looked like they were gonna just get ran over by Blacklist. After Blacklist got a good start, they secured the first